You're back where it started pretty much, really.
You know, here it's great memories just even driving into today. I haven't been back in a while because I'm obviously in Paris now, so it's nice to come back and immediately you recall all the fond memories you had.
Talk about the lines. How much did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was incredible. Obviously it all came down to that last test. It wouldn't have been the best trip I've ever been on if we'd lost that, but you build up relationships with guys you never thought you would, and that's why it's very special.
You learned so much from the other players.
Yeah, 100%. You know, I found even with Lee Halfpenny, you know, I thought I worked hard, but this guy was so intense about it, and you know, you learn from that.
You came back from it and then packed your bags and off you're gone again. Was that a big shock to the system, moving to France?
Me and my wife probably struggled with it to start. It's pretty easy to settle into the club because everyone's doing their best to make you feel at home, and you've got guys you know there. But just, you know, the most simple things about, you know, going into the shop and you don't know where it is, or going to get petrol, you don't know where it is, you don't know how to ask for it. It's, you know, everything's just a stress.
Was it the right step?
At times I felt, you know, no. There's been some games where I've just been, I'm walking in on Monday and I'm just telling them I'm going home. That's how you felt. And then there's other games where I've come off and I'm like, right, this is the start of it and it's brilliant, and you know, I could be here forever, and I suppose you just have to try and make the most of it.
We've seen the well-publicised re-signing of 2 Irish players back into their province and with Ireland. Did they come to you for advice about going to France?
One of them did. No, I think it's great that they're staying. The IRFU, and fair play to them, they really stepped up to the plate with the 2 lads, and I think it's important for Irish rugby, for the provinces, and also for the national team that guys stay. It sounds like a hypocrite, but that's the bottom line.
It slides past the post.
New Zealand and the kick that didn't go over. How do you deal with that mentally?
You know, I don't know why I missed. You know, when I kicked it, I thought it was over. I don't know whether it was, you know, I just hurt my hamstring. I don't know whether it's a little breeze, but they're all excuses. It should have gone over and it didn't, and you have to live with that. Watching the video with Joe after, I think everybody did something wrong in that last few minutes that had a factor in New Zealand scoring. So it's important that we just learn the lessons, as hard as it is to take, and I suppose just try and use it going forward into the Six Nations.
How's Joe getting on, not being in contact with players on a day-to-day basis?
I think he's got even more energy when he does get his hands on us. It's very rare you get a coach that's a really good technical coach and a good man manager, and that's, I think, what makes him quite special, is he's very good at both. But his big strength is on the pitch and putting guys through the moves and how he wants things done. We saw bits of that coming through in November. We wanted to be known as more consistent, and we haven't been, so that's the bottom line, and we need to improve that going forward.